We're going to do the hummus I've been working on for years. So this is what we'll have. I usually use 2 cloves of garlic, if not a couple more, half an onion, a container of tofu that's been drained. If you have a little bit of moisture, that's fine. This is the thing that makes it different, is that you have a lot of protein from this and you get a bit of moisture retention with this. 2 cans of garbanzo beans, chickpeas, what have you, tahini, preferably from Jordan. If you don't have it from Jordan, you can get it elsewhere. And the spices I use are salt, fresh pepper. I actually use a little bit of crushed red pepper because it gives a little bit of a kick, a little bit of chili powder for kick and color, and then cumin. I don't know, it gives it something a little different. I'm actually going to, and you use these to taste, of course. 2 cloves of garlic. A little bit of onion. This gives it some moisture, a little bit of sweetness. And quarters. Take the first piece off. Boom. It's all chopped up. Careful. Don't inhale. Drain. Seriously, just take it, break it into pieces. And I've actually wondered if this would make a great little dinner dip that's not mayonnaise based for certain people. Cream based, you know. If you just blended garlic, onion, tofu with salt and pepper, it might be really good. Strainer. Open up the cans. And basically you can probably use any bean you want. Garbanzos are just sort of the traditional bean that's used. And if you're a purist, you have to soak them overnight, all that stuff. Go for it. I seriously put about a good 2 tablespoons of tahini in here. If you're a total tahini fiend, and this adds a little oil, a little fat, a little flavor, a little bit of bitterness actually. That's basically it. Now you just have to salt and pepper it. And I usually add enough pepper to make the top black. I mean, you can all do all this to taste, but I feel that this is something that there's so much bland matter in here, beans, tofu, that it kind of saps the flavor quickly, so you need to add a little bit. The spice I use the most, and I would say probably maybe a full tablespoon and a half of cumin for this large recipe. I'd say chili powder, kind of. And notice that I didn't add any olive oil. There's no oil in this. I'll add a little salt. And I'd salt it to taste, but it needs a little bit tasting. Candy is good. Notice that I put any lemon juice in it. I don't like the acidity, and I tend to find that a lot of the hummuses that are made are really too sour, and it's very northern Mediterranean, like Grecian, very Greek. But the Israeli hummus isn't that sour, and I tend not to put any acid in it whatsoever. I think that's a good thing. I usually just store it into an airtight container. It keeps for a good week actually, but it tends not to last that long. Hopefully learn something. Take it home to the kids. Give them something nutritious. Love you.